Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting hungry. It's 10:07. I need some breakfast in my belly. I woke up a little late, like 8:30, because I went to a concert this week and I got home really late and I like finally needed to catch up on the sleep debt. But I'm thinking we're gonna make a big like loaded yogurt bowl with just a ton of nutritious, delicious, fiber-filled things to have. I'm trying to eat more nuts and seeds, so I've been putting walnuts and flax seeds in my yogurt bowls and just like a bunch of different types of fruit. Instead of like a lot of one type of fruit, I've been doing a little bit of this apple and some strawberries and some banana, just so I get like more nutrient diversity. So this only looks this bad because it was in the fridge. If you know, you know, bananas in the fridge get really brown, but they taste better. I don't know if I ever said, but my sister's boyfriend, who is a carpenter, made this for me for Christmas, and they gave it to us for a Christmas present, and it's so beautiful. I'm so grateful. But I'm gonna cut up I think whole banana. This is the leftover me just swinging a knife around. The leftover apple from my yogurt bowl yesterday. I was gonna use strawberries, but I finished them in my dinner yesterday. I don't know how much apple we're gonna put, so we'll just start with this much. Base, yogurt. Gotta put the yogurt in here. I know this is a big bowl, but we gotta make room for toppings, so. Okay, maybe I lied. She is a little brown, but that's okay. That's fine. We're not gonna waste it. We're just gonna cut off this like really, really brown part. At my coffee table once again. If you guys are wondering, the reason I always eat at our coffee table is because it's a 1-bedroom apartment. We don't really have like space in the living room or anywhere else to put a kitchen table, so we have like the bar stools, but honestly I just like sitting on the floor eating at my coffee table. But here she is. We got the Honey O's, just like off-brand Cheerios from Trader Joe's, because I was at Trader Joe's. Walnuts, not roasted or salted, which like not as good of a flavor, but you get a lot more of the omega-3 fats preserved. So brown flaxseed underneath here, Greek yogurt, just plain non-fat, and then apple, banana, cinnamon. Just finished. It was the perfect amount of food, and drinking my water. I was watching Sarah Therese here on YouTube. She's like a homemaker's mom, stay-at-home mom. Her videos are just super peaceful, and yeah, now that I'm fueled, I'm kind of feeling pretty energized, so I think I want to go to the gym. Today's Monday, so it's my gym day. Just got back. This is lunch. I've got kale and spring mix that I mixed with some avocado, nutritional yeast, apple cider vinegar, salt, pepper, scrunched it all together and massaged it so that it would break down the kale a little bit. Added red onion, cherry tomato, Parmesan, cracked black pepper, chicken sausages from Kirkland that I cut like this, chickpeas from the can, and then I'm gonna have a piece of sourdough with it.
I kind of missed the routine. I have NA beers to drink. I initially, so in general, yeah, this is the.
I'm watching Wheezy Waiter. He quit drinking for 3 months. So he's talking about that. I've also really been liking dates after meals. There's just 3 little guys left in here, so I'm just gonna finish these. So good. These will be good fuel because later today I'm gonna need the carbs because I'm going on a run, even though I just did a lift. Because I committed to this like group run with my friends, and they're all runners and they're wanting to do 5 miles, and I'm like half of me wants to just push myself and do it because I've never ran 5 miles before, like consecutively, but the other half of me is like, girl, you're on your period and you lifted and you're gonna run 5 miles. So I don't know, I might go for 4. I've never run consecutively 4 miles either. The longest I've done without stopping is 3. They came out a little bit too moist. I put 2 bananas in instead of 1, but I just wanted to use them up because they were gonna go bad. So flavor is really good. Needs more oat flour. I made roasted potato, broccoli, and cracked black pepper Parmesan chicken sausages. That's in the oven right now. And I made this honey mustard sauce to go on it with mustard, honey, just like regular yellow mustard. I don't really like Dijon. Mustard, honey, garlic powder, apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and pepper, and some salt. And then I'm gonna put this on there after it's baked, just because I've learned the hard way that putting on a sauce with sugar in it burns in the oven. Duh, but for some reason that took me a minute to learn. And then I also made these refried beans to have in the fridge so we can make quick little quesadillas. I don't really know how to properly make a refried bean. I'm pretty sure it's with lard. I don't have lard, I used butter. I did beans, oregano, cumin, paprika, butter. Oh, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar for some acidity because I needed it. I do think I added it a little bit too much, but that's okay. Yeah, they look really good. Just letting these cool before I put the plastic top on. So the next day I was doing just a little bit of meal prep this morning to just have stuff ready. Plus I just really like cooking. It's fun to me, so yeah. You can't really see in the camera that well, but my cutting board is looking a little dry, so I'm gonna give her a wash and then we'll do a nice little oil on her. So I used to never take care of my cutting boards properly, and they would crack, as wooden cutting boards will do if they don't have enough moisture. So now I really care about them, especially this really nice one that, like I said, my sister and her boyfriend got me, or made me. We're gonna do a little Dawn dish soap first, just to clean it and decontaminate. This is not our meat one, so it's not like necessarily as important to make sure it's not got bacteria and stuff growing, but you know, you still want to keep it clean. I do this like once every week or two, just to keep it oiled. Now we're gonna give it a good dry. Hello. I'm showered, clean. I have water and ice Americano. I just went out and I was gonna just do a walk outside, but felt really energized. So I did a little walk slash run for 2 miles. I ran about half of it. I like walked for half a mile, ran for 1 mile, walked for the other half mile. So pretty cool. Did all that meal prep this morning. Now I have 2 things I want to do before I go to work. It's 12:53. I work at 4, so I have like an hour and a half, 2 hours before I need to get ready and go. I want to do the dishes because they need to be done. And then 2, I want to get a stretch on like I did yesterday, which I think will be in this vlog or whatever this video ends up being. So I need to get my stretch on because I'm really trying to work on my flexibility and mobility. That's the plan, Stan, but let's do some dishes. So I'm doing the dishes and I thought we would have a little chat about something that was on my mind because I think it's very interesting. So I just went on my little walk slash run like I told you about, and I brought my headphones just in case I was like, oh my God, I'm so bored, like I need some sort of stimulation, SOS. But when I got there, I was like, first of all, it's freaking like full force spring in Austin right now, like gorgeous. Things are in bloom and it's so green everywhere and lush. And so the trail was just absolutely gorgeous. And so I decided I just wanted to like enjoy that and just be in the moment. And so I didn't use my headphones at all. And it's definitely a feeling of sort of like similar to the feeling of being itchy in the beginning where you're like, I mean, which I know is a sign of like freaking addiction, literally, where you're like, I just feel like I need some stimulation. I feel like I'm super bored and I need my phone and I need a YouTube video on or a podcast or some music or whatever. But I was just pushing through that because I wanted to be present and in the moment and just like have a moment of silence and not have to like flood my brain with dopamine at all moments of the day. And once you get past that itchy feeling where it's just like, ugh, like I'm bored, whatever, it feels super peaceful. And now I didn't listen to music in the car on the way to get this coffee either. Not listening to music now or a YouTube video. I almost put one on and then I was like, immediately just almost felt like a little bit overloaded and was like, okay, like let me just enjoy this moment, enjoy some quiet. And I mean, I know I'm talking to you now, so I'm not exactly sitting in the silence, but it's because I wanted to talk to you about like, it just feels good when you take a second to like have silence. Like when we're in a world of so much stimulation all the time and it's just so easy to literally never listen to your thoughts or listen to your internal world. It's so easy to do that. Like you can literally be distracted all the time, and taking a second to be like, let me just be exactly where I am and be doing exactly what I am doing is such a powerful thing. And especially if when you do that, you feel that itchy feeling where you're like, oh, this is boring, I don't want to do this, blah, 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 then you're one of the people that really needs it, myself included. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I think that's a part of wellness and doing right by your body and brain as well, is to just like take a moment to not like overload yourself with dopamine. All the things I prepped were the refried beans, the honey mustard, baked chicken sausage, broccoli and potatoes, the cantaloupe, and those muffins. So got some like snacky fruit, got a dinner, got a like part of a meal. So I think it was a successful meal prep. I do stuff like that whenever we get to kind of the end of a grocery shop where we have stuff still to use up, but there's not a lot of like convenient things to reach for. Okay, this is lunch. Some corn tortillas. These are all like messed up, but I'm just gonna eat them. Refried beans I made. This is a mixture of cilantro, avocado, lime, red onion, salt, and spring mix, and I just like mushed it all together. Massaged it a little bit, and then some cottage cheese for fresh protein and deliciousness, creaminess. A little bit of salad, a little bit of bean, a little bit of cottage cheese. Boom, tortilla. Doesn't have to be fancy. Good morning. It is yet again a new day. I keep like not finishing these and just having like random bits and bobs, but that's all right. I kind of like it like that. We are in, or about to be in, rather, my closet, me and Jordan's closet, because I wanted to do a little clean out of what I just don't really like. I was wearing a sports bra yesterday that I own, and I was going on a little walk/run, and the strap just kept falling down, and I wore that sports bra knowing that every time I wear it, I feel like the straps fall down, and I really don't like it, and yet I still kept washing it and putting it in my drawer and just keeping it. One thing about me is I thrift almost all of my clothes. I would say like 95% of my wardrobe is thrifted. The only things that I sometimes don't thrift are, or all the time don't thrift rather, are gonna be underwear, obviously, socks, and most of the time I don't thrift my shoes just because it's like a support thing, and also like I feel like a lot of times by the time I thrift it, it's pretty worn out. The only shoes I'll thrift are like just like fun little ones, but like for my supportive shoes or like my sneakers, I buy all those new pretty much. But everything else, that's like almost all thrifted. So it's cool because whenever I am kind of done with a piece, or I'm like, yeah, I don't really care to wear this anymore, or it doesn't fit like I thought it did, or I liked it more in the store, whatever, doesn't really matter. I spent like $5-8 on it, and then I just donate it back to the thrift store, and it's like a cycle. Somebody else gets to go enjoy it. It's not going into the trash or anything like that. And so yeah, it's literally kind of like having a clothing rental service. You know those rental services people pay and like have clothes sent to them, and then they have it for a little bit, and then like it gets mailed back away? That's basically like thrifting and redonating, just a cheaper version. We're gonna go through everything, and I'm just going to get rid of what I don't actually like. So first we'll start with swimsuits, because a bad swimsuit will really just ruin the vibe. So this is a cute little blue swimsuit. Love the color. I'm just like not super in love with how it fits and looks, so bye-bye. I just want everything I own to make me feel super confident when I'm in it. I like these bottoms actually. We're gonna keep that. Perfect. All right, I have my 2 swimsuits that I like. Next, we're gonna go onto this little side section. Let me just bring you guys over. This is kind of where I keep my like dresses / like pants that I hang up. I've got these corduroy pants from Everlane. Don't sleep on Everlane. I bought myself, that's one of the new things I bought myself. Bought myself a pair of brand new Everlane pants on my birthday. They're corduroy. They are fantastic. Everlane's one of those brands that really cares about the materials they use, and like all of it is like cotton, linen, wool, stuff like that. Love these. Love, love, love. Okay, so all those are staying. Love this dress. We've got like me and Jordan's clothes like all melded into here, so I'm trying to like figure it out. I like this, I like this, I like this. This dress is a no. It's too short on me and it kind of just looks weird. Okay, cool. We did dresses. Love that for me. Like. And it's also good to just do this because like some of my stuff I like a lot. I just like never go through it like this, and then I forget that I have it. All right, I like all that stuff. Only had to get rid of 2 things. I think most of this stuff I have gone through recently, but my exercise clothing drawer we need to do. So this is my drawer. I think also with pants and stuff like that, like I had to go through and get rid of stuff that like used to fit me in high school. I've been the same size since like sophomore year of high school, but freshman year of high school, I was a little smaller, but that wasn't a healthy version of me. And so like holding on to your old clothes when that was not a healthy version of you or hasn't been you for like 5 years, like get rid of it, girl. Like let somebody else enjoy it. These fit me just fine. I don't really like the color. I do not like gray on me. Goodbye. Gray does not look good on me. These, super cute. Major camel toe. Goodbye. My favorite, just so you guys know, favorite pair of leggings ever that I am like, really just need to get another pair of because they're so good. The Able brand staple leggings in black. They have no front seam. They have a perfect little like V booty area, but no scrunch that looks insane and makes you feel super exposed. So just 2 things, the leggings and then that bra that is in the wash right now. We'll be going. Okay, welcome to where we hold our shoes. The only ones I want to get rid of, I think, are these. Super cute. Okay, tell me, should I get rid of these? No, I'm like, should I? They're what brand? Dexter, made in USA. They're like 100% leather. I'll show you what they look like on. The sole of this one fell off when I got it, and I repaired it with shoe goo But look at this. I did a terrible job. But like when it's on, you can't really tell, you know? My other gripe is they look extremely similar to these, which I really love and are super elegant, have a little bit more of a pointed toe. They're made in Italy. I thrifted these as well. Yeah. See, I thrift some of the stuff, but like my dogs, I didn't thrift, like stuff like that. And my other thing is like a lot of times, so this is a little bit more dressed up because it's got a little kitten heel. But a lot of times when I want something a little bit more casual and I want like a loafer look, if I don't go for this, I go for my Birk because it's so much more comfortable. Also, I just got these back from the cobbler. It's not that much cheaper than just getting a new pair. A new pair would be like $180 and these were $160 to fix. I had them condition the leather. They did a brand new sole, brand new sole, brand new footbed. They look brand new though, and it was 160 bucks. They did everything. So you only really saved 20 bucks, but I also got to support a local business. So the leather was completely fine. I've had these for a year. I wear them every single day almost. So I highly recommend use a cobbler or use a tailor, like make use of your old clothes and don't just throw them away if you love them. So anyway, I usually go for these if I want like a casual loafer looking shoe. So I'm thinking I'll just give these away because I really don't reach for them that often. And there was one other shoe. Okay, I keep my shoes, I don't really wear it like that often at all, up here. And it's mostly booties. But the only one that I'm thinking of getting rid of, it's these. They're super cute, but first of all, I live in Austin and they're freaking Sherpa. So they're way too warm. And also too, they're really narrow. They're an 8.5, which I'm a 9. I can fit in an 8.5 on one foot, but the other one, it's like kind of a squeeze. So also the laces always come off of these top things. I just figured I should give them to somebody and stop hoarding them. Let somebody else enjoy them. I barely wear them. I go for my dogs over those. And I think that's it. I think that pretty much clears out what I don't really wear. This is your reminder, go through your clothes, what you don't wear or what you don't fit anymore, get rid of it, donate it. You can give it to a thrift store, even better. In Austin, we have a lot of these like donation bins where it just like goes to like homeless shelters and stuff, so people don't have to like buy it, like they can just actually go to people who are really in need. So you can do either, but yeah, that way somebody else can enjoy it if it's just sitting and collecting dust in your closet. We're about to go out on the town, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm eating for breakfast because it's delicious. So plain non-fat Greek yogurt, hemp seeds. I'm really trying to eat more nuts and seeds. Cinnamon. Then we're gonna do this berry medley from Trader Joe's. It's got blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. Really aiming to get more like nutrient diversity, so different types of fruits and vegetables in my diet. I just want to nourish my body. Maybe like a little sprinkle of PB Fit. We'll do 1 tablespoon. And lastly, a little drizzle of honey. It always tastes better when it's from the bear. Yeah, look at this. Wow, oh my gosh. She's so beautiful. Damn, so much nutrients in here too. Okay, I added some allulose because that was not enough honey to do the job. Hello, I'm back from some errands. I got these shorts and okay, so I left because I wanted to get some cute lifestyle type New Balance shoes that like were cute for walking in or were comfortable for walking in, but also cute for like having with an outfit because I feel like all of my good walking and running shoes are not cute, but all of my cute shoes are like not very sportive. So I also got, let me show you. Like I said, I thrift most of my clothes, but once in a while I do like to treat myself, which is what I did. So I got these. Ah, so cute. They're 100% cotton. Another thing I really care about when, especially when I'm buying something new and paying full price for it, is that it's really good quality. So these are 100% cotton, really nice and thick New Balance shorts. They got a 5-inch inseam, which in these like baggy style is actually the perfect size to like be short but not too short on me. So I have a problem with a lot of shorts that they'll just like ride up and feel like underwear on me because we got some juicy thighs over here. So I like these a lot. And the pockets zipper closed. Has this nice little detail on the side, woven logo. I love it. So gonna change and get a workout in. So let's do that. Okay, my hair looks cute from this angle, but it looks kind of insane from the back angle, I feel like. Tell me, yes or no? Oh well, this is the work outfit. Cute, let me show you. These are the new shorts. So cute, right? They're like the perfect length. Boom. Got little smiley face socks on, and we're gonna do a full body. So let's go. Hello. So I did some grocery shopping yesterday. It seems almost every single time I try to grocery shop and think it's gonna be a small trip, it does not end up being a small trip, just because I get excited and I'm like, oh, I can make this, I can make that. Like, I love grocery shopping. So I was gonna do, like I said, a grocery haul, but I did not, because I just wanted to put it all away when I got home. So in lieu of that, in this video, we're gonna be doing a fridge tour. When I go to somebody's house, my number one guilty pleasure is like, can I see your pantry? Can I see your fridge? Like, I don't know why it is so interesting to me, but it is so interesting to see what somebody puts in their fridge and in their pantry. I feel like it just like is a window into somebody's soul. So if you're like me, go ahead and stay tuned. Hello. Okay, so first we have, I'm really just mainly gonna go over what we bought for groceries yesterday. So if you have any questions about what else is in here, let me know. But spring mix and organic kale. I've been using avocados and some apple cider vinegar, some nutritional yeast, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and making like a quick little salad that you have to really massage because kale is like dinosaur food, but it's so good for you. So that's a big thing. So as you can probably garner, we love Good Culture cottage cheese. These are all the little ones. We go through them really fast. We only had one big one and it's like mostly empty. Had Trader Joe's Greek yogurt, and then we have Chobani from H-E-B, but normally I just do the big Greek yogurt tubs from Costco. We just haven't done a Costco trip in a little bit. This is like off-brand Fairlife. This is almost empty, so I just got another one, and then 2 things of vanilla unsweetened almond milk because we use a lot of that stuff for creamies. But yeah, my greens just go right in there because we gotta make room for them. Next, the fruit drawer. So we have a lot of these. These are the Kanzi apples, but we also have been really liking Cosmic Crisp. 2 mangoes because they were soft and it seems like they're coming into season. Sorry if the focus keeps going crazy. A bunch of cuties. These are from the leftover season, as well as grapefruit. We're kind of getting out of citrus season, but we like to enjoy it while we can. And I think that's all that's in the fruit drawer. We do also have, excuse my apple, I know this is probably gross, but I just cut up like part of it for my yogurt bowl the past 2 days, so I've just been putting it on my little lemon container. We do also have 2 pounds of strawberries that I got just because they were looking beautiful and they were pretty cheap, especially for strawberries. Okay, vegetable drawer. The leftover of a bag of kale that I will probably use up today. But then other than that, we kind of got a mishmash of a lot of things. So cucumber, I've been using these for like Mediterranean bowls. Baby carrots, organic. Actually, so I normally don't like care too much about having my produce be organic. I try to get my greens organic and my berries just because I know those are 2 things that are like really highly contaminated. But with carrots, there is a reason to do it organic because they literally taste different. I don't know why, but it's crazy. They taste completely different. So we got 6 or 7 little baby avocados. I like getting the small one just because that way you can just use the whole thing and not have to have an avocado just browning in your fridge. Champagne sweet tomatoes. Been loving these in salads and stuff. A bunch of lemons and little limes. 1 pepper that you can see is kind of wrinkly. This is from last grocery trip, so I'll use this up soon. And a red cabbage that's like partially cut into, so I put it in here. Cabbage is a huge hack though. Like, it will not go bad. It takes forever to go bad. Okay, so these are our like meat drawers that we can keep to like defrost meat from the freezer and not contaminate. So we got turkey sausage, breakfast. Let's see, I'll just show you. It's like a turkey breakfast sausage, spicy. And then I also have this hot Italian sausage made with pork, which is supposed to go in there separate, poultry and pork. Rotisserie chicken, I bought this yesterday. Don't buy these like all the time, but I love having them just for like an easy dinner to have on hand, and then you can use the bones to make bone broth. Didn't really have anywhere to put her though. Also bought these yesterday, yellow corn tortillas by H-E-B. I really like those. We've got this also obviously is from a previous grocery haul, so we'll leave that. Dave's Killer Bread, didn't grab that yesterday either, but we have it. This is kind of like our nuts and seeds. Let me just move this apple so you guys don't like roast me. This is kind of our like nuts and seeds area. If you didn't know, a lot of these nuts, especially ones that are high in omega-3s, say to refrigerate the bag after opening because it helps preserve those healthy fats. So we got a big thing of walnuts, flax seeds, hemp seeds, chia seeds. This is just all meal prep that I've done. We've got this like honey mustard glazed potatoes, broccoli, and chicken sausage. Refried beans, some spaghetti squash. Cilantro, doing it like this is a game changer. Having it in water and in a little bag to be like a little greenhouse, it lasts so much longer. Do your herbs like this. I actually made a video about that. Red onion that I didn't use all the way yet. Hummus, got this because I got some pretzels this time, and then also those apples, which I'm excited to use. Bejeweled dates because I've been on a kick, although I prefer to get these from Costco because they're way cheaper and they come in a bigger container, but we were at H-E-B this trip. And then back here, oh, also we got pasture raised eggs from Central Market. We got our eggs stocked up. This only has like 2 eggs left, but we go through a lot of eggs. Cantaloupe that I chopped up. My favorite Chobani coffee creamer. I don't use it all the time, but when I want a sweet coffee, this is my go-to. And what else? Oh, H-E-B sparkling waters. I got the cherry, the orange, and the grapefruit. Anything else in this drawer I was gonna show? Oh yeah, we did get this. It's no added sugar. Forest Fruits is this flavor. We got a couple different flavors, but I freaking love this jam. It's only 5 calories per serving and 0 grams of added sugar. It's just made with fruits, water, erythritol, stevia, and pectin and lemon powder. So super clean, and it tastes really good too. So we love using this for PBJs with that like Dave's Killer Bread for like high fiber, low sugar PBJ. Okay, and I thought I'd show you our pantry. So we don't have like a traditional pantry. It's really just in here because our actual pantry is used for like cleaning supplies. It's really small. I'll show you. And over there, super, oh, that one, that's the laundry room. Yeah, so it's cleaning supplies, trash cans in there, just all that sort of stuff. So our pantry is over here. I'll just show you what we got yesterday. So from H-E-B, these are so good. They are called the pretzels, honey wheat. So you know that like whole thing where it's like, don't go into the middle aisles of the grocery store. Stick to the perimeter. Just get your meats and fruits and veggies and dairy and whatever, root vegetables, all that stuff. Kind of true. I went into the middle aisle because I wanted to get these rice cakes. I got caramel and tomato basil, which are my 2 favorite. But when I was in the middle aisles, I saw the pretzels and I was like, oh shit, those low-key look really good. And so I got these because I was just like, it was like a spur of the moment craving. I don't normally buy a lot of things like that where I just see it in the store and I'm like, ooh, let me get that. But once in a while, like one thing, bruh, no big deal. So got that. I got 4 of these Banza mac and cheese. These are a go-to like lazy meal for us that's actually not that bad for you. You can eat the whole container for 580 calories and 32 grams protein. You also, with that, get 10 grams of fiber, and then I'll just do like this container with like some frozen broccoli. It's like high fiber, high protein, satiating, and just like is just easy. So this is a go-to for us for like a quick meal. I also got canned chicken because Jordan likes making his, instead of with the broccoli, he does some canned chicken and buffalo sauce and makes like a buffalo mac and cheese, and he really likes that. I got hearts of palm because, okay, I kind of got 3 impulse things. It was the pretzels, hearts of palm because everyone on TikTok is always talking about their like girly snack plates and they have hearts of palm. Never tried them and I was like very interested what they would taste like. So got that. I wanted to just see what it tasted like. I got garbanzo beans, Great Northern beans, corn, some red curry paste, just a bunch of stuff like that that I like having for making beans and soups and curries and stuff like that. Oh, I filled this up already. I threw away the containers, but I got the True Lemon water flavors. I love these. They're like 10 calories a pop. I can drink normal water, you know, like I got some right here. I'm not one of those like no water kids, but a nice little yummy water with dinner is something I really like. So I like getting the raspberry lemonade ones, black cherry ones, and the triple citrus ones. They have also really good ingredients. It's like only sweetened with stevia and cane sugar, but each packet only has 1 gram of sugar, so I don't really understand the point of having cane sugar even in there. The sweetness is for the majority from stevia. And they taste really good, so I recommend. Also wanted to show you, I got 2 other flavors of that jam, the Good. Concord grape, because we haven't tried this one yet, and then apricot, because Jordan really likes this one. They also have a strawberry one and a raspberry one, which I really like both of those, especially for PB&Js. But these are good because we wanted to try it and Jordan loves this one. I also got a restock on hot sauce. This is like comically large, but we go through a lot of Louisiana hot sauce with our chicken and various buffalo style things. We both really love it. So we had a big one like this like a month ago and we've already gone through it. So, and then just some tomato basil pasta sauce. This is really easy to mix with some like Banza pasta, which I have in that upper corner from Costco. And just make a quick like high fiber, higher protein meal. I think that's pretty much it in there. The only other thing I was gonna show you, I do have them actually in that pantry because we have like one shelf that we can put stuff in. It has oatmeal, cereal, stuff like that. But Himalayan Gold Lesser Evil popcorn, I've never tried this. And again, it's one of those things that all the girlies on TikTok are like, oh, this one's so good, blah, blah, blah. So I really just wanted to try it. And it's like good ingredients. And it was like $2.15 or something, like super cheap. Why not? And then these guys, which we use to make like lower calorie, healthier at-home pizzas a lot. They're whole wheat, ultra thin and crispy pizza crust. They're really thin and crispy, but they also have pretty good ingredients. And each crust, for the whole crust, is 380 calories, 13 grams of protein. It's got a lot of whole wheats, obviously. How much? And it has 8 grams of fiber in the crust too. And that's not with like any like added fiber shit that's gonna mess up your stomach. Like it's just because it's a whole wheat crust. So we really like using these. That's why I got the marinara sauce. Oh, I forgot to show you what was in our meat and cheese drawer in the fridge. Let me show you. I low-key missed like a large chunk of the grocery trip, just like not showing you that by accident. So thick cut bacon. Normally we don't buy bacon. We do have turkey bacon, which is like what we buy for the most part. But once in a while I want some real bacon, so I got that. A pepperoni, which is for those little pizzas. 2 things of the deli sliced turkey. I like getting the one from the deli because any processed meat is obviously not great for you, but this has the least additives and is the most close to just like regular meat than like the stuff you get in the box that's like the pre-sliced deli meats. Like that's like got a lot of shit in there to keep it preserved. So this is what I like to get when we want sandwich meat. And then lastly, 2 fat-free cheeses, cheddar and mozzarella. You might think fat-free cheese, that sounds disgusting. It's really not. It doesn't taste that different, especially for how many calories you save and the protein. Literally a serving this, 45 calories, 9 grams protein. We like making quesadillas with this, putting it on a pizza. Like it's seriously not that different. It's just a lot less grease residue that comes up when you're melting the cheese. So honestly, it's really good. I recommend the cheddar the most just because I like cheddar better than mozzarella. Mozzarella to me just kind of tastes like milk cheese, which I know all cheese is milk cheese, but like it just tastes like milk, not like cheesy, you know what I'm saying? Also, just this little drawer, or this little thing over here, we do have super green bananas. That's the like ripest ones they had, so RIP. 2 sweet potatoes, 2 red onions, and the rest of that we already had. So that's what I got. Yeah, I hope that was interesting for you. Something I would love to watch because like I said, I'm super nosy about what is in people's fridges, what's in their pantries. And I didn't do anything to the fridge before you guys saw it, so it wouldn't be like, here's my super aesthetic, perfect fridge. It's like, no, like, this is what my fridge looks like. And we like to keep that thing stocked. Like, we make most of our meals at home, so, sorry, I'm filling the water filters right now. We make most of our meals at home, so like having a lot of options on hand is really important to us. And you might think that's a lot of produce, but like we be eating the produce. Like I'm on my fiber stuff, trying to get those veggies in. This video's just kind of been a random mishmash of a bunch of stuff, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I am gonna sign off here because I'm actually about to go edit this video. So if you liked the video, if you like me, if you like fitness, health, nutrition, all that sorts of stuff, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.